guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the Kitty Cult channel. I did see that someone commented on the last video that I used to say like gather your stuffies. So go ahead, gather your stuffy, gather whatever makes you feel comfortable, whether it's a stuffy, some food, a blunt if you can smoke, if it's legal where you're at and you're of legal age, alcohol, same thing, glass of wine, whatever you would like. Sit back, relax, and let's talk. So, today's topic I asked on Twitter, not Twitter, what I'm talking about, I asked on my Instagram what topics would you guys would like me to ask. You guys would like me to talk about during like our smoke sessions on this channel, and you guys gave me a lot of suggestions. Unfortunately, I couldn't gain access to any of those suggestions because my Instagram, I don't have access to it. I know a lot of this is happening to like a lot of people. Instagram is a lot like security. It's like consistently like security. Like you have to add your phone numbers consistently, or just it's annoying. It's very, very annoying. You're fucking with my business. But regardless, the topic that I want to talk about, which is something that's prevalent, especially right now with my life and with you guys, Kitty Call fam, as you guys know, or you may or may not know, I am currently in a relationship with a lovely human, and his nickname that we've given him in the Kitty Cult fam is Peep. That's his nickname. Because he reminds me of Little Peep. Fuck. He looks like Little Peep. to me, okay? People jump down my throat saying I'm sorry. He looks like a mountain man to a lot of the Kitty Call fam. Like, he's 6'5", he a tall daddy. He's 6'5". He has a couple tattoos. He has like facial hair and wears glasses and has like cool hair and like wears cool earrings, and I'm smitten. But besides that, something that I notice a lot, especially like during my lives on that I go live daily on my main Instagram, which right now is currently, I don't have access to it. I have a backup Instagram, a backup of my backup besides the Kitty Cult. It's Cassie Kitty. I don't edit these videos for the Kitty Cult channel. I like having this more raw feel of the smoke session because like we used to go live all the time. You know what I mean? So I want this to be like a kind of like an homage to like our lives, because we always talk and I don't have time to edit during live because it's real and you can't do that, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, if I fuck up, I fuck up. I slip up, I slip up. Here we are. But something that I've noticed, oh yeah, I go live on my main Instagram every day. I can't go live on it today. I'll be going live on the YouTube channel, on my main channel. But besides that, a lot of you guys have been very sweet, but I've been consistently getting messages of like, I wish, I've been consistently getting messages of like, I'm so jealous, I wish I had a man, or I wish I had a girlfriend or a boyfriend, I feel so alone, because of you two or something, you guys make me feel lonely, blah, 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 which is, I understand, because hello, I've been single, I've only been in 2 relationships, I know single better than most things, okay? But, the thing that I've found, it makes me sad. Because during the time period from Eric's death, if you don't know, if you're new to this channel, Eric is my ex-boyfriend. We were dating at the time that he passed away in August. From that point, midway through August, all the way to December, before I got into this relationship, that was the first time in my entire life that I wasn't like lovesick. As in like, I'm not lovesick, but I wasn't like pining for a relationship, because I've always been a hopeless romantic. I'm a writer. I have a Patreon. Link is in the description. I write poetry, and excuse me, baby lungs if you're new here. I read some poetry for you guys. Actually, yeah, let me go through and read my most recent poetry. I wrote it about my current partner. Gotta make sure I don't have the book up, because, like, no. Let's see. Gotta find it, because I write... Oh, actually, I want to show you growth. Okay, so there are 2 poems here. One is about a boy that broke my heart. Here, the one boy that broke my heart here. It's nothing against the guy. Like, it's not like he's a bad person. No, he just wasn't interested and I got ghosted. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Shit happens. But I was hung up on him for a good ass minute. Also because, like, my partner had died. And this person was the first person that I had felt, like, any inkling towards of a... Like, this was the first person that I started to feel... Like, I started to yearn for someone else's touch and not Eric's. Because for so long after he died, regardless of me having, like, my urges or me wanting... Because, like, I have an oral fixation. I love sucking dick, okay? Sue me. Don't sue me. I'm broke. But I will have cravings, or I'll see guys, or I'll see girls that I just want to, like, bury my face up in there. But I wouldn't want you. You're not the person that I want to fall asleep with. You're not the person that I want to, like, wake up to. You're not the person that I want to kiss. Like, you're not the first person that I think of to do anything like that. It would be Eric for so long. And this person, this was the first person that I had allowed to spend the night at my place. The first person, not the first person, like, the second person I ever let spend the night here, but, like, the first, like, romantically, like, the first person that I brought into my room in a sense where, like, I think you're attractive, let's possibly hook up. And once again, let me stress this, like, he didn't hang out with me, or, like, I'm not gonna call him a fuckboy, because it was a one-night stand. Like, literally, I should have read the signs for what they were, you know what I mean, and I didn't. That's on me. But the reason why I got so hung up is because on my end, there was really great sexual chemistry. Like, we had really good sexual chemistry. And you know that whole thing about talking about how when a guy has good dick, it's hard to let go? Like, so fucking true. Like, he had good dick. Like, not sex-wise, okay? Like, we didn't fuck, we didn't have sex. Also, I'm asexual, asterisk, high asterisk. Oh, yeah. To another angel who... Well, I know you're just worried about my health, but marijuana is a plant. You can clock me for the tobacco that's in blunt wraps, I understand, but it's my choice, and I decide to smoke blunts. But when it comes to marijuana, I'm self-medicating. I've been diagnosed with depression and anxiety. I was diagnosed by a doctor, but I'm 24 in the state of California and it's legal. So yeah, I appreciate the concern, but I'm good. Like, trust me, I'm really good. But besides that, this person, he was the first person that I had woken up to and experienced, like, wow, this feels like girlfriend, boyfriendy, because it wasn't just sex, or not sex, we didn't have sex. It wasn't just, about the sexual tension between the two of us. It wasn't about that. And before somebody, once again, I hate that when I say sexual attention, I don't mean like, oh, I want him to fuck me, because I don't have that feeling. Like, I don't ever want anyone to fuck me. Like, that's not like, oh my god, yeah, no. Sex penetration does nothing for me. Like, sexual intercourse, what gets me off is foreplay. What gets me off is pleasing the other person, because I'm a submissive at heart. Okay, there you go. There's a brief summary, because I know, ooh, like, yeah, there you go. Because I know that someone's gonna comment. And also, my sexuality is my sexuality, how I define it. It doesn't affect you at all. Walk your lane, do you, boo-boo. I don't even like labels. Asexuality is just the closest thing for me. The closest thing for me for a label would be asexuality. That's the closest thing. Asexual, panromantic. But I digress. Smoking too fast. We talked, and we would listen to music, and hear me out, because I know that there's a lot of you guys out there that have gone through what I'm talking about. Going into it, like, I'll give you a brief synopsis. Story time. This person reached out and was like, let's hang out. There was no, like, romantic nothing like that. No romantic anything. I thought it was gonna be just friendship. That's what I thought. I thought it was just gonna be like, hey, friends. And we hung out. And I've spoken about him during lives before, but we went to go see a movie together that night. He told me originally that his friends were supposed to go to see the movie with us. And then on my way there, that's when he told me that, like, oh, just kidding, like, they're not going. I was really nervous because, like, I thought this person was really cool, right? I really wanted a friend. And also, like, I just moved to California, like, in September. So I don't have many actual friends here. And it would be nice to just have another one, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I went into it. But I still thought it was a friendship. I still thought it was a friend thing when I got there. Still thought it was a friend thing, as he paid for our tickets, but it was like, oh, like, you'll pay me back, right? And I was going to pay it back. I ended up not paying it back, not because, like, oh, fuck you, no, but I forgot. I smoked too much. But he never asked. I forgot. But besides that, we went to go see a movie, but while we were watching, as we're sitting there in the movie theater, right? It's a dope movie that's playing. Don't worry about it. I don't want to say too much because, like, I don't need anyone to know who I'm talking about. Believe it or not, Kitty Call fam, y'all are too smart. Y'all are way too fucking smart. But we were watching a movie, and he kept looking at me because we were really close. We were shoulder to shoulder, but he kept looking at me, and our hands were close together. And, like, I don't remember because it's been a while, but I believe he just grabbed my hand. And in my head, I was like, what the fuck? Because I thought this person was way out of my league. I thought that I would never, like, I never even, like, considered it being a thing. I never, like, what the fuck? Like, what? So add that element to it. Add that element of feeling like I was less than that person. Because, believe, that's what we do. That's literally, as humans, whenever we, like, pine for someone or we think someone's so fucking hot and they finally, like, message us or give us the time of day, we put them on this pedestal. And by putting them on this pedestal and putting ourselves beneath them, especially right off the bat, that's not a good sign. Especially if you don't know the person, especially if you're just meeting the person, you need to put yourself on that pedestal. You need to say, I'm a badass fucking bitch. Boy, girl, I don't care what you identify as. Bitch is a universal term, okay? It's a neutral term. It's for everybody, okay? Be a badass fucking bitch. The best bitch or kitten or puppers, whatever you identify as, that you can fucking be, and so that you deserve. You deserve it. If they open the door for you, oh my god, not, oh my god, I know, no. Thank you for opening the door, because you would do the same for somebody else. Oh, if this is something that my mom, like, because we romanticize that shit way too fucking much. Yes, it's nice, it's a plus having manners, but isn't that something that should be commonplace? Treat other people the way that you want to be treated. My mom hates, I've always done this. Whenever someone does something unexpectedly nice for me, or even like when a guy pays for something, when a guy buys me something, when a guy doesn't want to fuck me or something, my mom always is just like, what? And you're Cassie. You're a beautiful girl. And not saying like, oh my god, no. Just like, hear me out. I'm not saying like, oh my god, you're a beautiful girl. No, my mom's just saying like, I should own that. Because one, we are all beautiful. We are all. You could think somebody's ugly as fuck, but somebody could look at you and think the exact same thing. So who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? So who the fuck are you? At the end of the day, everyone is beautiful in their own wonderful, unique way. Because no one looks the same. Everybody looks different. Everybody has, and it's not even about looks. It's not, let me not say that. It's about looks and what's on the inside. The inside does count. Believe it or fucking not. I've hooked up with some nice looking people who were empty on the inside, who were dead on the inside, fucking disgusting on the inside. I've been friends with people who are fucking beautiful, but gross as fuck on the inside. Oh no, it's coming apart. It's all good. I'm literally wearing this set from Dolls Kill. Enjoy my happy trail, by the way. But it says princess, and then like down here there's like a cross. Isn't it cute? It's cute, right? It has like frills on the side. Sorry. But anyhow, oh yeah, and I'm wearing Daddy's jacket. One, itchy. Yeah, scratch my ear. Got an issue? Suck it. Damn it. Okay. When we put other people on pedestals and we put ourselves lower, we're not valuing ourselves enough, and you're not doing yourself any favors. Because when that person doesn't treat you accordingly, or when that person the chances there, anyone can break your heart. If in the event that they do, you'll feel that much worse, because you feel like that's when you'll start to reason with yourself saying, oh, I wasn't in their league anyway, or they weren't in my league anyway. Of course, I'm shitty. Like, you'll start feeling negatively about yourself because the person that you put on the pedestal rejected you. You put so much value on that person that you put the value of yourself. You put how you should feel about yourself, that power, in the other person's hands, and you shouldn't do that. And I did that to this person. So that's why, like, I want to stress, like, he didn't have to call me again. He never had to message me again. He didn't owe me that at all. Like, what, like, he's another person. He's another human. I could have messaged him. I didn't. And a lot of us will sit there and say, oh my god, I wish they would message us. Oh my god, and we don't message them. Or we think someone's attractive and we don't, instead of, fucking sliding into their DMs, we just sit there and we scroll through and just like their photos and pine from afar, and then get fucking upset when they end up in a relationship with somebody. And some of us are salty as fuck. I've been salty. I've been known to fucking see the other person that they chose and be like, what the fuck? Really? Even though I ain't shit. But yeah, with this person, after holding hands, I had like all these, but yeah, don't do that, by the way. Don't put people on pedestals. End tangent. He kept looking at me, and finally, like, he grabbed my chin and just kissed me. And right there, I was like, oh, fuck. I felt something. I hate that. Probably lust, because once again, I already found him attractive. Like, what the fuck? So it was probably like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had a dick, it probably would have, woo, what's good? Okay. But basically, we watched the movie, and what made me, what made me catch feelings? You know what pressed me? Here's the thing. If you just want a one night stand with somebody, don't do the extra shit. And what I mean by extra shit, especially if the one night stand isn't like, if you haven't spoken about it, if it hasn't been said or anything, it's just, you know what, let me not say that, because I don't even, you know what, I'm gonna say what happened, and you guys, like, this is where you guys can tell me what you think, but, like, we were walking back to his place, and, it was right outside of his apartment building. Like, we were about to walk into the stairwell. It's like, it was a nice apartment place. We were standing outside of it, and we were walking towards it, and I think I laughed, and I get really, about one of my biggest insecurities is my smile, and so sometimes when I laugh, if you look at my face too much, I'll, like, cover my face. I cover my face a lot. And, he was like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You're so cute when you laugh. No, come here. And I come here, and he kissed my forehead. It's moments like that that's, like, very coupley or crushy, or, like, I'm experienced with one night stands. Okay, I know what one night stands normally are, but that just didn't, and I was confused. Keep that in mind. Like, I had come into this evening thinking that we were gonna be, like, it was just friendship, and then he kissed me all of a sudden, held my hand and kissed me. Whoa there. And when we were at his place with his friends, and he told me that he was gonna come back to my place, like, he's coming back to my place. He said that so casually, and I was already fucking smitten. So I just let my roommates know. And another thing that, like, I hope that you guys are, like, listening to what I'm saying, and, like, if this is sounding familiar to you, back away from the person. You need to leave. You need to leave. Or don't be as fearful as I am. Don't be a little bitch. Like me, I was a little bitch. And message them after. But besides that, the ride home was like an hour. Like an hour and like 20 minutes. It was a long ass ride home. And the whole ride, we were holding hands. Not just holding hands, kids. You wanna know what we were doing? Yikes. Oh, thank you to the person who commented, say they liked my photo. Thank you. It was a shitty self-portrait. I'm working on it, but it was a shitty self-portrait. No face tattoos, because I ran out of black. But we gonna try again. But anyhow, at one point, yeah, he was active with it too, like the whole fucking ride. No, wait. I believe he was drifting in and out of sleep, but then periodically throughout the ride, he would, like, yeah. At one point, I looked out the window, because I don't normally, like, I don't leave my home often. You guys know that I tend to stay home a lot. Cassie, why is there white stuff all over your chair? What the fuck? Do you come in your chair? I mean, yeah, but, like, I also ashed the chair. Oh, fuck. What do you think I do for a living? What do you think happens in this chair, man? But anyway. I do porn for a living. If you didn't know, link in the description. I looked out the window, because I don't leave home often. I looked out the window, and I saw, like, the pretty lights of the city, whatever part that we were passing. And the California, I think, is beautiful, especially if you're coming from somewhere that's just flat, because I lived for over a decade in Florida. Like, that's all I saw was, like, green flatness. And here it's, like, desert and hills, like, mountains everywhere, and it's amazing. I think I gasped out loud, and he, like, leaned over to see what I was looking at, and then he looked at me. I think he just said, "It's beautiful, right?" or something, and I said, "Yeah." That sounds like such a cheesy fucking moment. It sounds so cheesy. But yeah, we did kiss. Okay, if you guessed, yeah, we did kiss. Okay, yeah. And then he went back to his side, and we went back to holding hands. And I remember, dude, oh my God! I predicted me getting my heart broken. I texted I wish I could get to my phone. I texted myself. Literally, like a short poem. I probably posted it to my Patreon about, like, yeah, anyway, I say all that, I'm telling you the whole thing. Like, he came over, I sucked his dick a lot, made him come a lot, I swallowed a lot of cum, also, use protection, yes, but I did trust this person, because I knew of this person beforehand, like, I knew this person beforehand, like, I never hung out with this person, but I am very positive that he's straight. I'm positive. If not, I'm fucked. But remember, kids, don't emanate what I do. Please listen to me when I go on, like, speeches about, like, the positive things you should do. After that, like, hi, I make mistakes. I'm a growing human. I'm just honest with you guys. I just tell you guys. We all make mistakes in this life, so might as well be honest about it. Nah, I mean, but through that, there were moments of, like I said, there were moments of him just laying in my lap while we listened to Little Peep and X for, like, an hour. We would talk. We smoked a lot of pot. I don't like waking up with people because I get attached really fucking easily. And I thought, because, like, at the time, like I told you guys, I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was not looking for a relationship. I was only down for, like, one night stands because I had hooked up with the previous person, but I felt nothing. I just thought they were attractive, and it was a good time. There's probably a live of me talking about it on my main channel. It was fucking great, but I didn't want to date this person. I know. And I had hooked up with someone else before, no, actually, like, 2 other people before him, so it wasn't even, like, with those 2. And I had woken up to them. I didn't feel anything. I was just attracted to him. That's all. It was just, hey, you're cute. You can possibly put your dick in my mouth. But I didn't swallow their cum. Keep that in mind. I didn't. You have to really get me to drop, like, get into my subspace. Like, really get me there. Or I have to really, 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 like, yeah, you have to really get me there. But anyway, I digress. It's a lot of information for you guys. Enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed. So fucking weird. I hope you enjoyed that. But anyway, woke up to him, and yeah, there were all those, like, I call those soft, tender moments. Those feel like very soft and tender moments. There were times he would ask me something, and I would know about it, or know what he was talking about, or, like, I would play a song would come on, he would look at me surprised, and be like, what the fuck, normally people don't know, or wow. And it was just so nice, like, oh, cool, like, you know, this artist, I don't know. But I got attached because my boyfriend had died, like, what? A couple months before, and the dick was good. So I got attached. He left. He texted me something asking for, like, a voice note, and I sent him one, and then that was it. And he never texted me again. And keep in mind, I could be salty all I want to, but did I text him? No. But then at the same time, like, in retrospect, no, he didn't. In retrospect, I should have known, like, especially with, like, the goodbye, like, the way, it was very, like, smirky, looking back at it, like a thanks for the good time. sort of thing, if that makes sense. So I just got invested because I was salty for a good minute. I was salty, but salty for what? Salty because I caught feelings for over like someone that I only hang out with once. But if you're like me and that happens, don't beat yourself up too much, because that's life. Apparently, like, you can fall in love really quickly, like in minutes with someone, or it's like, oh no, I think it's like, you can meet someone and like still think about them like 6 months later. Like, you can just come across somebody, like have one conversation with them in the street, and you could still think about them like 6 months later. The heart and the mind is a powerful thing. They're both powerful, annoying things. But wow, what was the topic for the video? I just dove into that story time, not realizing what the topic for the video was. Well, you know what? We're gonna, since I don't remember what the topic for the video is, you know what? I just told you that whole story time. What I want you to, that's why. I was gonna read you poetry. Yeah, I was gonna read you poetry. And then why was I gonna read you poetry? That's a good question. Well, I'm gonna read you this poem, and then I'm gonna read you my most recent poem. Yeah, to show you growth. Yeah, to show you growth. Yeah, to show you growth. Yeah. Stop putting people on pedestals. Okay, stop putting people on pedestals. Stop putting people on pedestals. Stop putting people on pedestals. Oh, I know the topic. The video topic was, all right, hello. The video topic is about people saying that they were sad that they were in relationships and that they were lonely, because I'm in a relationship and they compare. And you shouldn't, because like there's nothing wrong with being single. But I digress. We'll get into that. But this is the poem that I wrote about the person. Will you tuck me in at night? Dick placed gently against the tip of my tongue. You've come undone, another round. My throat couldn't make another sound. Encased in sin, with you I'll head to hell, skipping and sipping on the taste of your love. Your hands can't stand to be without the rounds being made about my body. You're a drug to me, symphony. Play with me until the music stops. Your eyes fade with disgust. A memory, all I have left. The silence of your disinterest stings. It hurts. A heart already broken. Congratulations to myself for making it worse. And then, okay, now I have to like sit here and go through the difficulty of finding the poetry that was about my boyfriend. So excuse me while I go through this. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, found it. I found it. Oh, you know what I do? Don't do this when you have a journal. I will skip pages. I'll just find a blank page because I like how it feels to write against a new stack. So I'll go, don't do that. So let's see. Alright, so this is about, I'm gonna read this poem that's about my current boyfriend. So the poem that I read to you, that was written like maybe a couple weeks to a month ago. Yeah, a good minute ago. And this was written Christmas Eve. I've never had anyone look at me so delicately. Infatuated infidelity, against my own self-hatred. You make me appreciate my smile, even if only because of how you look at me, as if I'm so worthwhile. My heart you've taken captive, proactive. I'm turning myself in for self-sabotage. Allowing my insecurities, my need to be... allowing my insecurities, my need to be accepted to trump my well-being. Body used and washed up, but to you a treasure. You make me feel like we're meant for forever. Soft eyes glow warmly in the early morning hours. Your kiss a welcomed assault. Hands, my favorite part of you, that extends into my memory. You're everything to me. Not saying that part. Don't worry about that. For you, my heart has committed to learning each and every way it can steal your smile. Please won't your lips stay pressed against mine for just a while. Please rest your eyes. Your head fits so snug against my chest. Your eyelashes tickle my fancy. You can probably see right through me. You're onto me, physically. The pressure mounting, a welcoming smile graces my lips. A kiss, from you to me. I'm addicted to the wait. Fate, the time between shy hellos and goodbyes too painful to be coincidence. It's familiar, the weather. The storms about my heart have calmed since you graced the shores of my love. My love, you. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I said I was gonna read my poetry and relate that back to like how you try not to feel like I don't want to tell you don't feel bad, because like I don't want to tell you to not feel something. However, just because I'm in a relationship doesn't mean that your life is any less. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you want to have a genuine love? Wouldn't you want to wait for a genuine love rather than just jump into a relationship with someone just for the sake of having someone so you could be with someone and feel what someone else is feeling in that sense? Why wouldn't you want to, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with being single because you only have one life to live. You can die tomorrow. Why not play the field? And if you're saying, well, there's no one to play the field with, oh, there is someone. Who? Your fucking self. Play with your fucking self. Literally, you can. I mean, who's the best person to make you come other than yourself? Just saying. But besides that, take yourself out on dates. There's nothing wrong with taking yourself out to dinner. You can order food in, but you can also go experience life. Take yourself shopping. Treat yourself. Save a little bit of money every paycheck. Put that maybe in a piggy bank jar, a separate account somewhere, and then treat yourself at the end of the month as like a date for yourself. Have a day every month where you take yourself out a full day. Do all the shit you want to do for yourself. Literally, I remember when I was 20, I moved out for a second time to Orlando at like 21, and then I moved into a house, like it was a big house in Orlando with like 6 to 7 other men, 5 to 6 other men and 1 other woman, but she left, and then it was just men, and then they got another girl, but still. And I had a giant room by myself, and I had to learn how to be alone because I cut out all the toxic people from my life, which will be a future video for another day. There will be a future video for another day, but I had to learn how to be alone. And it got to a point where I loved being by myself. I was horrible at making friends because I didn't want to. It took about like a year and a half of me, a year of me living by myself to get to that point. It did take time. But it's because, like, society pushes onto us this whole, like, you need a best friend, or you need friends, you need this. No. You can be your own support system. And if you really need someone, if you feel really alone, there are hotlines where you could call and talk to people. Or join a chat room. Or, hi, kitty call, I have a Discord. You can come talk to anyone in the kitty call. I pop in there occasionally. But, yeah, when you look at couples, remember, you don't know their life. You don't know what they're going through. Just because the couple looks amazing and happy, they could be amazing and happy. Me and my babe are doing great. And I'm doing great in my life, and he's doing okay. Like, we're doing okay. Why did I say it? Like, we're both, I'm doing great, he's doing great. Okay, I'm stressing too much about words. Calm. But yeah, through my rambling mess, this is a long-ass video, I'm so sorry. But just through my rambling mess, I just really want you guys to understand that the last thing I want to do is make you guys feel sad or any sort of way, especially when I'm in a relationship. Because I know what it's like to sit here and because for a majority of my life, or a giant portion of my life, I would sit there and I would want to be in a relationship so bad. I wanted to be loved so bad, so fucking bad. I put myself through so much unnecessary bullshit. I allowed myself to get used by so many guys where the warning signs were there. The warning signs. He got 2 phones and he won't and you're quote unquote dating him or seriously seeing him, and he won't let you see the other phone. If you're with him and he's hiding his phone from you consistently and trying to make it off as casual, And no, don't think, oh, just because he's like standing like this doesn't mean he's hiding it. I'm talking about, yeah, babe. Yeah. Trying to be casual with it, and if they do it a few times, like, if no one in their immediate life knows about you, if no one knows about you, if they don't want to hang out in public, they just want to hang out at your place, or they don't want to hang out at their place unless there's no one home. If someone comes home, you have to sneak out or wait for them to leave and be quiet. And not because like they're not supposed to have, like, they're allowed, and you notice that they have other females, because I've been in a situation where, like, you notice like they have other females going in and out of the place or whatever. But just trust your gut. There's so many, we ignore so many warning signs. And another great golden thing, if you wouldn't do it to yourself, why would you let anyone else do it to you? I say it all the time. I live by that. I always tell people that. It's you can always flip it. I think I said in the last video, I believe, like, if you wouldn't want someone to do it to you, why would you do it to somebody else? But yeah. To summarize, don't put people on pedestals. Put yourself on a pedestal instead, cause you that bitch. Don't be sad. I'm a firm believer that everyone has a soulmate, and besides that, be your own significant other. Fuck being jealous of somebody else's relationship. Fuck that. Be in your own relationship with yourself. Splurge on yourself. Better your career. All the energy that you're spending scrolling through couple pages, because I did that shit. I spent so much time scrolling through, looking at different couples. Oh yeah, I follow those blogs. Oh yeah, I would sit there like, no, stop. I need you to stop. Focus on your career, whatever you're doing. And if not a career, start a new hobby. Sing, dance, play a sport, read a book, watch an anime, watch a show, work out. All right, this video is very long. All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you for listening. I will see you next time. Goodbye.